Ladies and gentlemen, friends of Israel, it is my great pleasure to be here before you today. My name is Elhanan Glazer. I am a former member of the Knesset, the Israel's national parliament. I am a former member of the Knesset Christian Allies Caucus and chief advisor of the Knesset Forum on International Relations. I come here before you today to thank you for your steadfast support of our country. The love and the support you give the Jewish people and the state of Israel is a blessing. I believe it is important to raise awareness of the extraordinary support Israel receives from its Christian allies. It is no small part due to our Christian friends in the United States that our two countries share such a strong bond. Our common Judeo-Christian values and heritage are the source of the strong ties between us. This year, as Israel celebrated its 71st anniversary, Israelis and friends of our country worldwide reflected on the phenomenal accomplishment of our tiny nation in relatively short amount of time. Israel has become a scientific powerhouse with achievements too numerous to mention in fields ranging from high-tech to medicine. Our humanitarian efforts are unrivaled for so small a country. Yet, despite its successes, our country's security status is precarious, and we rely on the support of our Christian friends as much as ever. As Christians, the issue of Jerusalem should resonate in your hearts. God instructs us to pray for the peace of Jerusalem. The question of Jerusalem is not a political matter. It is a biblical issue, one that is cherished by Jews and Christians around the world. Israel, like America, was conceived as an idea, born in the fires of history, creating a new world by drawing on the values of the past and the innovations of the future. Friends, the restoration of a Jewish statehood after 2,000 years in exile is an historic miracle. Amen. We started as a doubt and wound up as a certainty. Yes. From a dispersed people, we became a united democracy. No day of war ever interrupted a day of democracy. Some people ask me, what is the secret of Israel? My answer is, the secret of Israel is that we have nothing. We came to a small piece of land. There was space, but the land was refusing. Swamps in the north and deserts in the south. We didn't have much water. You know, we have in Israel only two lakes. One dead and the other is dying. The Dead Sea and the Sea of Galilee. We have a famous river, the Jordan River, that contains more fame than water. It's not a river for irrigation, it's a river for praying. We do not have any natural resources, neither oil nor gold, or any other natural resources, really nothing. And yet, we have created the best agriculture on earth. Our yields are 10 times higher than any other country, and use of water is only a quarter of any other country. With little land, water, or resources, Israel grew 10-fold in population and 50-fold in gross domestic product. Israel's high-tech and innovation enriches the world. Its agriculture makes deserts green. Israel built new villages, new cities, new universities, new theaters, and cultural centers. Our children are speaking the language of the prophets. Hebrew literature is flourishing. We had to fight 7 wars in 7 decades of our existence. We did not lose one. We never will. We cannot afford it. We had to defend ourselves. Self-defense is our right and obligation. Israel experienced the horrors of war. It does not seek it. Peace is always our first option. But if we are forced to fight, trust me, we shall prevail. Dear friends, the Middle East is undergoing its greatest storm, with horrible bloodshed in Syria, where a tyrant is killing his people, killing children. This brutal crackdown on pro-democracy protesters in Syria is another opportunity to see the pattern behavior by some of our neighbors. I see Holocaust survivors. I see them talking and smiling. Yes, I see the end of God. When I see Iran, Syria, and others threatening Israel, this has happened many times before, and we survived and thrived. Yes, we know that Almighty God is with us. I would also encourage you to support the activity of Dr. Sherlock Bailey and the Caribbean Israel Allies Foundation that is working tirelessly to garner votes for Israel in the United Nations. Concerning the work he is doing for Israel, it has a direct impact at the international affairs of our country. It is here that Sherlock Bailey has been appointed to do a vital task. He has been appointed by the Knesset Christian Allies Caucus as the executive director of 19 countries, 20 with the United States. It is the only project of its kind in the world, and already history has been made. For the first time in Israel's history, 2 Caribbean countries has stood with Israel because of his visit to the nations. These prayers and the stands and the support of Christians is a great consolation to our country, and any help you give to him is a great blessing to Israel. Dr. Belli has also partnered with the Border Patrol and the Army of Israel. His ministry has undertaken the vast project of renovation the recreation rooms of the young soldiers. This is of vital importance to the well-being of the soldiers of Israel. As a former soldier, a major in the army, my heart is especially blessed to be a part of this project. It says in the book of Genesis, I will bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you. Christians have bestowed their blessings on the Jewish people. And I believe that God will likewise bless you together with us. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for standing with Israel. And thank you for hosting me here today. Ladies and gentlemen, soon I will return home. I return home much more hopeful, much more encouraged. Great challenges and promising opportunities await us. Thanks for your love and commitment and America's great friendship. Thank you very much. God bless America. God bless Israel. We are all the seeds of Abraham, and we all share in God's blessings together.
Amen.
Thank you. See you next year.